Well, good evening, ladles and jelly spoons. Welcome along to another fantastic streaming experience here on Tyrannus TV. I like that, I might keep it. Oh, wait. Forgot one thing. Right. Now we can begin. Rightio. It's going to fall off of there. Perfect. Okay then. So, as some of you may or may not be aware, our next major convention here in Western Australia is next weekend. In fact, this time next week, I will be kind of exhausted. No, I'm not a total guts fan. Jeez, give me some cred. This is another pack. Right, so tomorrow there'll be a shite-load of fellow cosplayers rocking up throughout the day to try and panic through the last build day that we will have here at my house before the last big convention of the year. So I have some bits and pieces to do tonight. One of the people rocking up tomorrow is working on a sword. Son of a bitch. Meh. Blood. I'm looking at it, and their stencil is lopsided. Their artwork is not flush screen image, it's a tilted screen image. They've traced that tilted screen image and they do not have a symmetrical sword on their phone. It's also a major part of the job that I'm going to have to finish for them tomorrow. So I thought I'm going to have a shitload of stuff to do. Sorry, not tomorrow, Sunday. Tomorrow's Saturday. We have Family Day tomorrow, at least during the day. So, oh, thanks, Beardy. What are those new logos that you're giving me, my friend? 21 cheers, and they look like... Put some salt on it. I get it. So, like I said, Family Day tomorrow with the girls down the park for a couple of hours, and then Sunday is Build Day. Now, you guys might recognise the Not Trump that I'm making as a birthday present. This is a sheet of 5mm craft foam, and all the details on the top are 2mm craft foam and traced off that image. So that's all glued. I glued that last night while yeah, I don't need a cease and desist. Would I really get a cease and desist for making a birthday present? I don't think so, but fair. I just realised something too. My man's not getting cred. So yeah, I did that last night while I was watching somebody's stream. I can't remember who it was. Ozzy's got his fence on. The foam dust from the Dremel is getting into the pores on the surface. But I do like that. The idea will be that there's a stereotypical image of this guy. Let's see. Right. Just setting something up to flick the screen across to show you. Right. So that image there, obviously without the hat and with the angry version rather than the happy version, the dark blue in the background will get replaced with purple, and it'll be more stylized. They will actually be more sharply defined beams radiating out. Then with that, the birthday person's name countersunk, either across the top or across the bottom in a bit of an arc. But I'm still working on that. So that's what this not Trump is for. It's a mad duck. Yeah, for one item, they're not going to get pissy. If they get pissy, then piss on them. So yes. Yeah, it's Anna's Platyrhino. I'm not even going to bloody try that, Aussie. Just you need to stop drinking, dude. Honestly, just stop. Now that was a buzz on here, and I think it might have been one of my local mates saying, "Not drinking while you're streaming. It's sacrilegious, that is." Yep, that's exactly what it was. Created by chaos. No drinking tonight. No, there will be. Is that too big of a word? I will stab you. I will stab you with this sword. Okay, so I've prepared. I have a cup of tea. It's a bullshit 17 degrees outside at the moment. I know, because I just stepped out there to put some clear spray on the Workshop Elves axe. It is still Friday, yes. It's 1:45. So my first step is to take a look at the pattern that they've got drawn out on this sword. Anna's Platyrhinoceros equals duck. I have no fucking idea how that equals duck, but you keep yourself happy. Oh, hang on, look now. You've made me do it 3 minutes in. 16 minutes in. Warning, this stream is narrated in conversational Australian English, and as such, it will contain language that may be offensive to some viewers, inappropriate for children, or upset you weak bastards in some way. There you go. You looked up scientific words. Oh, Beardy, I live in Western Australia. Check that shit out, man. It's like, desert. We don't get 17 goddamn degrees. So, like I said, what I want to do is find her stencil, which I thought I had here. Get 3 minutes in, that's a new record. No, actually, the broadcast's been going for 17. It gets minus 23 here in winter. Yeah. I don't fucking live there. I live here, right? I'm having a Tim Tam. Buggy ya. I'm having half a Tim Tam. There we go. Music provided by the Judge Project. www.reverbnation.com/The Judge Project. Save changes. Gotta give the man his credit. Oh, look, and there he is. Speak of the fucking devil. That's just weird. I just put your credit back under chat, Dark, and there he is. Damn, that literally is fucking scary. Wait. Western Australia is the bad place. How going, TK? I didn't see you pop in there. The bad place. Scroll. You think I'm joking, but I was in WA and a redback bit you on the butt. Really? A redback bit? There was a redback on the toilet seat when I was there last night. I didn't see him in the dark, but boy, I felt his bite. I leapt right up into the air, and when I hit the ground, that nasty redback spider was nowhere to be found. They wrote that song just for you? With the redback biting your butt? At least it wasn't a snake, and you weren't peeing. You could go a redhead. Furry! Ladies and gentlemen, Furry, the dancing, drunken, karaoke king of the airwaves. Yeah, man. I wasn't even there, and I heard stories. Shit, I wasn't even there, and I saw video of your drunken karaoke shenanigans. You pisshead. Never catch me doing anything like that. Again. Heard it? Dude, I was on Darkstream last night and they were sharing video clips of it. You poor bastard. Creams had nothing to do with that. Yeah, right. That rule is not long enough. What was it, Dark? £5 to get him to sing a bloody Boy George song? Yeah, maybe this time, Crems. You murdered that song. Well, in your defense, so did fucking Boy George. Okay. Do you really want to hurt me? Yep, crowbar up the side of the freaking head. I want to hurt you in the most serious call 911 way. Oh, don't get me wrong. Nothing against him as a performer. Him as a person, just weird little man. Giving DJs a really bad fucking name. There should be an 11th commandment. Thou shalt not believe thy own publicity. You sang that song with dark energy in mind. Oh, that's just gonna give him the creeps, man. He's a happily married boy. Who ended up with a £5 at the end of the night? As long as you didn't wake up with 20 cents in your hand and Vaseline around your ring hole, you'll be fine. You ended up with £45. Oh, that's just shite. That is going to be really interesting to remedy. There's Vaseline involved. You figured that Furry has some video dirt on me, so I had to level the field. And Petey's just going, what the actual hell is going on? Dark Energy was the one covered in Vaseline. Well, he's got to get in and out of that costume somehow. You were going to host my stream, but you were already auto-hosting it. What's the thought that counts, brother? And thank you. Thank you for the host, Dark. Although I know you only did it to get the zombie. You're going out tonight. But no karaoke. Aww. But Furry, karaoke makes my ears bleed. I really don't enjoy karaoke. Live zombies, as opposed to dead zombies, yeah. What the fuck? Okay. How the hell am I going to fix this up? T's heard way too many people singing at his events. He doesn't need to go... Yeah, exactly. The person is dead. Exactly, Fen. 30 years of DJing. The last thing I need is some drunken bastard grabbing my microphone trying to give a rendition of a song that shouldn't have been sung by the original artist, let alone sung by some drunken prick at a party. Zombies live, don't tell lies. Well, hang on. If it's a band doing karaoke, is it karaoke or is it like Milli Vanilli? during your stream last night, Dark, I looked up death metal versions of Never Gonna Give You Up like 4 times, ready to hit the button to fire that off as a musical request. There's a Screamo version of Rick Astley. I thought, I'm going to rickroll this bastard on his own stream with a Rick Astley song. And then I noticed how passionate you were about killing the shit music and decided, yeah, that's probably not what I'm going to do. Wait, live band karaoke, full band instead of the CD player with on-screen. Oh, so you had the band playing the actual music, right? No, I thought you meant your band doing karaoke. I was going to go, well, yeah. Hotton Roof. You're talking to a potential date. Are you on Tinder? Are you actually watching my stream and trolling for some booty at the same time? Because I'm not sure how that makes me feel. Whether I should be proud that I'm helping you get your game on, or whether I'm just kind of creeped out by that. Furry the play hard. Just be glad they ain't trolling for my booty. You saying there's something wrong with my booty? Are you? Dude, come on, man. How to hurt a fella's feelings? I might be really sensitive about my flat butt. Hey daughter, what you doing? Besides ignoring your old man. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to learn these people how to make blades. It's just fucking... Silk purse out of Sal's ears. Here we go. We can do this. Talking to a potential date. Tell George we all said hi. Maybe it's Kevin. Do my kids embrace the prop building? They got no fucking choice. I'm the boss. Actually, they leave it to me mostly. We're cruising up to Supernova on... his name is George. We're cruising up to Supernova next weekend. Hence the reason that I'm trying to get some of this stuff done for these guys. We'll be rocking up tomorrow. That sword is looking unsalvageable. God damn it. Fucking hope not. So yeah, I make the costumes and the props. They wear them. I was a little disappointed that I won't have a new costume for myself for next weekend. But I'm going to wrap him up for another couple of days and take him out there. But I will have 5 or 6 costumes floating around the convention that I've had some input in the build on, so I can take solace in that. And yes, I should be flicking between the two cameras, but I still have the shitty little fucking 360 DPI thing for face cam down there. And when you blow it up, that's what you get. So, I'll replace it later. I don't think that's in the middle. It's well off the bloody middle. Fucking hell, come on, get your shit together. There. Bling, bling. Somebody's just sent me a cover version of Paint It Black. Paint It Black is the song I play when I'm pissed off. It's my crank it up full fucking tit, scream my ass off, scare the shit out of the neighbours song. It's also like code around here. Paint It Black is playing full volume. The kids tend to know to leave that alone for a while. You woke up at 7 AM, went back to sleep, and it's now 4 PM. You only do that when your body needs you to do that, mate, so ain't no shame in getting the occasional long nap. As long as it's not the longest nap, you'll be fine. The beer is out of your system now. What, all that was just beer? Okay then. You got a letter with a tax rebate. More beer! That's a thin sword. Is it a stock? I actually don't know. This is one of my fellow cosplay peoples that comes over on the weekends and does their building. She's new to foam crafting. It is supposed to be the sword that the Witch King of Agrimar uses. So yeah, I don't know, Beardy. She hasn't drawn the profile properly. She's used a game art that was not square on, and she hasn't compensated for that. So I'm trying to salvage it, and if I can't salvage it, then tomorrow's project will be making her a new blade. Just got a letter this second about the high-rise flats you live in. Yeah? What about the high-rise flats you live in? Oh yeah, look, that makes so much fucking difference. Yes, I know my arm's in camera shot. Dude. Yes, but that's not the block of flats that you live in, obviously. There's no way you'd be fucking streaming now. Thinking about putting a weapons guide in the corner of the armor guide. Won't be able to label every piece of armor in every language on the poster as there's no room. That is a defeatist attitude. You, sir, should take that challenge . Grenthor the Mighty. Wait, I thought you were already following me, Grenthor. Maybe it's just seen you in streams. Don't go far. Not only do you get one follow notification, you'll get 2 follow notifications on my stream because I'm really cool. So welcome to the stream, Grenthor. I already thought you were here. Fuck off. Maybe we just see each other on other streams quite frequently. Be right back. He's got to go chat to George. I do like the difference of putting a fucking... Oh, it could be on Instagram, yeah, man. Well, welcome along. Look at that fucking shite. I haven't even started shaping it yet. Fuck me. Yes, well, the core that she's put in isn't down the centre of the blade. And as I said, the blade is not a mirror image. Look at the crossguard. I shall soldier on. Because I like the practice. Or do I? While I do like the practice, I do actually lack the fucking time to piss with this shit. I'm going to take your word with that. Ape, I'm going to leave it alone. Oh, for Christ's sake. Just read the letter. Nothing to worry about as you hang out the window to check the height. Don't jump, lad! Don't jump! You think I cut a bit too close? Well, as I said, the core is not running down the centre of the artwork, so I'm about to cut a damn sight closer, my friend. If a fire alarm goes off, you're not meant to leave your apartment. Yeah, like fuck, mate. Fire alarm goes off, I'm grabbing my Cyberman collection and I'm out of there. What are you meant to do? You're meant to die in a fire, apparently. Fuck off. Just because they own the building that you're renting the room from does not mean they have control over your life. I'm retrieving the core. I'm going to make her a new blade. If the fire is in your apartment, then obviously get out. This is a fire drill. Please just go about your lives because that's what we expect you to do in the case of a real fire alarm. Thank you very much for your time. Bye. If you need us, we'll be down the insurance commission explaining why we wanted all of our tenants to toast themselves. Get fucked. Yeah, I think it's got more to do with them having a whole pile of customers out on the street not using their pokey machines than any real actual concern for the casinos. You're 5 floors up? But you're high on life, brother. Can't you just, like, float? Oh, that's right. You live in America. And if there's a legitimate reason, or a semi-legit reason, or the possibility of there being a reason, then looting is, yep. America. Got it, Beardy. In awesome, the most awesome D&D book ever written. Where's the dungeon? I have this hidden panel. You push it, the door slides open. There's nice leather hobby horse in there. Some latex in the cupboard over on the left. Well, I call it a hobby. Yes, I know. That's where I was going with that, Beardy, after last night's conversation. Were you in the same conversation where you were talking? We were, well, look out. Shit! Some agent who liked to come to my town and thought the casino treated him wrong, so he came back to the hotel, booked a room, carted gasoline up there. They were on to him even before he poured and doused the whole floor with the sprinkler system. Now he's sitting in jail. The end. Might confuse the others. Oh no, I think almost everybody that's here was there. So the plan was just to tidy up this sword and shape the blade for her. Tourists are nutty. Have you met many Americans? They're nutty. I mean, there was one chick that I was talking to, American girl, kind of nice, I suppose, in a quirky kind of way, but weird. Jesus Christ, she reckons that she would get a thrill out of running her fingers through Donald Trump's hair and telling him that she wanted to see his tax returns. Now that's just fucking weird. Why the hell am I watching an ad on my own goddamn channel? Fuck off. Why is it making me show ads? Fuck off. Sancho! You're not crazy. We're all just fine. Too delicious. Yeah. Adult diapers so they don't have to get up from bloody the pokies. That's just fucking sad, isn't it? I don't know why, Dark, but when I hear this one, I keep hearing in my head, "Thou shalt not kill." I have no fucking idea why, man. Just those 4 words, over and over. It's not my stick even. Yep, getting my stick out of the phone. No more Mr. Soft Guy. Yes, one did. One was given the exact technique for putting the core straight down the center of the blade, for transferring the detail from the inside of the foam and the outside of the foam so that all 4 tracings of the blade. Yeah, I am. I'm playing with somebody else's stick. Unfortunately, being new to the experience, going ape, it didn't quite result in a success. So Uncle Tyrannus is getting out the big knife and it's going to fix it, because that's how I roll. Going on a date in 30 minutes, hopefully. Live stream that shit. Yoga pants. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. The first thing about learning how to get a date off a furry is you must be the furry. And unless you are the furry, then none of his other techniques will work. You're an American woman who yogas every once in a great while and proclaim this by wearing yoga pants a lot. Yes. Too spicy? I had a date once. Best $150 I ever spent for an hour. Couldn't understand why, though. She wouldn't let me kiss her on the mouth. And she set the timer for 58 minutes. I didn't need it. I was done in like 12. Just spent the rest of the time rocking back and forth crying to myself. I can understand that, Crims. You're a very sexy man. Not quite furry sexy, but you're there. Her words. Alright, well, here's a tip for young players. Maybe stay away from the Tabasco and use some more KY. I don't know, I'm just saying. Alright, that might be salvageable. Anymore. Right, I gotta find me a new reference image for this thing. Oh look, why couldn't you find those? Oh, what's that? That's 680 by 130. That is 1820. Okay. How easy would it have been to find that reference image, a straight-on reference image of the blade that she wants made? Okay. Which king of Agramar? Sword. Save. Come on. Welcome to Australia's internet. Good old dark sword. (51 inches). Blade length 36 inches. Blade width at the guard 2 inches. Okay then. (51 inches), 129.5 centimeters. 36 inches for the blade, 91.5 centimeters. And I think 2 inches is just like 5 centimeters. Yeah, it is 5 centimeters at the guard. Okay. She wants that sword, buddy. She likes the look of it, and he wielded it, so that's the one she wants. That's the one she started on. That's the one I'm going to finish for her. I left bite marks and bruises in the proper spots, and she was more worried about having marks and varicose veins. The fabled sword of Balzac. Balzac? Of Balzac? No, no, no. See, that's Crimson going ape distracting me. I'm back, bitches. Yes, yes you are. Okay then, so what I'll do next is open me up some Photoshop shiny little old goodness. Come on. so much processor being used. Does anybody else find on a really long session of Minecraft all your virtual memory gets chewed up? Oi, don't be an ass. Wait. Beardy cheered 10 more. Jeez, thank you very much, brother. And they all went in the cup this time. Beardy cheered 11 more, just so Beardy's name is the only name you see in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Oh, look out, it's a cheers wall. Crim's in there as well now. Oh, messy bastards. Thank you guys, I really appreciate your support. Right, let me get this artwork cranking in the background here. Dark Energy Designs has thrown 10 in there. Oh look, it's a jewel. Right, where the fuck did I put that axe? Sword. Sword. We're playing with the sword this time, aren't we? Fucking hell, you guys are still going. It's a robot invasion. Attach the bat. Okay. Let's try this. Image. I just find it easier to work this way. Where the fuck? That's too big. That is 172 centimeters high, and based on our conversions, that's supposed to be 129.5. So it's about that big to print this out in life size. Image. One, 229.5 centimeters. Okay. That's bullshit. Okay, I know what I did. Control, Alt, Z. That really is a low resolution image. Doesn't matter, I'm only after the profile of the blade any fucking way, so. Let's do it again. Shift, Alt, Z. It's not going to do it. Image size 129.5. I stepped back and now I'm stepping it forward again. Okay. I want to try a little something. That I discovered by accident. Just fucking do it. Just do it. Lord. Sorry, Crims, but had to start it over anyway. That sword was too short for the Witch Kings. Well, that sword was the dimensions, was 130 centimeters. United Cutlery Images. What are you showing me? Where's their dimensions? Okay, so it did look really short, but yeah. Oh, that was without the pommel. Yeah, that's only 100 centimeters. I think you're right. I think you're right, dude. Doesn't matter. Once I've finished, it will look motherfucking awesome. Like everything else, it's motherfucking awesome. Oh, that's okay. I don't need a high res. I just need the profile. So that'll work. So let's why do I have all these wedding photos from a past wedding in the wrong folder? I really got to do that. That's the one that you just sent me then. Wait, we're still on screen? We are still on screen. Cool, so you can see what I'm doing. Image, rotate arbitrarily 45 degrees counterclockwise. Well, that's pretty. Get rid of all this extraneous crap. Okay. View. Oh yeah, that's much prettier. Thanks, buddy. I don't know why the other one was a shitty resolution. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now I've already got a pommel sitting over there. Okay. Image. I want to try something. If I do that, there we go. I can still follow a way around the chat down the left hand side of my screen. while I'm doing some tinkering with this. Yeah, at the moment I'm going to do the blade, the crossguard, and the handle right up to the pommel in one solid bit like I did my Nordic Greatsword. And then she can work on details and stuff tomorrow. I just want to give her a profile to start working with. So, view. Okay. Lady Zathara, how the devil are you? Welcome along to tonight's stream of madness, mayhem, and mistakes. Okay, so that is our revised template. Now, like I said, I want to try something, so let's export this. I don't want to export it as a PNG, I want to export... Oh, fucking hell. Mistakes? Happy little mistakes. So now one of the images, one of the unintentional alterations, there you go. One of the issues that I had was getting a image to print at 100% size over multiple pages without fucking around. Where'd my PDF go? There, in the middle. I can't see for squat. Only miss steaks if the steaks get married. No, that would be a Mrs. Steaks. A miss steak would be a single steak, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Hey, 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 wouldn't it? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Whoa, Jesus wept. So now, the object of the game. So many unintentional photos are in the wrong fucking look, I'll sort that later. What order are these in? Now I'm hoping this works on this printer. This was something that I discovered You ready? You actually going to give me... Load the fucking image. Oh, my trial has expired. Ah, that's your fucking issue. Why don't you just say so? Okay, I'll have to go with plan A. You finally decided to become a vendor. Oh, Bobby?
Can I stand here?
Well, you can stand there. They're not watching. They're watching my screen at the moment because I'm working on redoing her sword correctly. Okay. So that's just bullshit. We just fucking resized that. Yep, that was the high shop elf as opposed to the workshop elf. Nothing, you were just being acknowledged.
Hello, everybody! Did you get a baby?
Well, there's a... fucking load of shit is what the fucking thing is. $24mm. Oh, I'm such a fucking dumbass. Yeah, fuck off. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, decimal places are important. That's 130 centimeters, not 130 fucking millimeters. Now, it's 130 centimeters long, not 130 millimeters. For those of you at home, 130 millimeters is 5 fucking inches. Or thereabouts. That's what I was expecting to see. Okay. Now the problem was that my trial of Adobe Acrobat has run out. I wonder. No, fuck off. Okay, now, what I'm trying to do is... They're probably wised up to it by now, but setting my clock back a few days. That's okay. What I'm trying to do is to print that image. Out at 100% the size that we just made it, so 130 centimeters. Now, in the old days, when you hit print, it would automatically table over multiple pages to give you the printout, and you had to tell it, no, scale it down to fit on one page. Now it works the other fucking way around. It will scale everything to fit on one page, or just print the portion that fits on one page, normally from the center of the image, and then go screw you. However, yesterday or the day before, while doing the Proton Pack plans, I discovered that by using Adobe Reader, you could tile it and print it at full scale, and it would tell you this is going to take 7 pages, and go brrr, which is what I want to do with that sword, so that I can print it out at full scale, stick it together, use it as a template to cut out more foam, and put the sword back together again sometime before I go to sleep. There we go, like going out saying, yeah, you've got to PDF it and tile it. Photoshop won't tile. So now I need Adobe reinstalled because the trials run out, so that I can do that. So I can save it off as a PDF. Done that. Easy. Need to tile it to print it. So that's where we're at. Labels and jelly spoons. Oh, and now it's just sitting there saying, oh wait, this can be harmful to your computer. Do you really want to do it? Yes, just download the file. Why do you got to tell a computer 5 fucking times to do something? It's like talking to a Tottenham bloody fan. You got to slap the information into them 5 times. God damn. Thank you, Grims. Oh, cold cup of tea is freaking cold. So, in the first 90 minutes of tonight's stream, we've managed to accomplish not a whole fucking lot. You have hot coffee and it's lovely. That's nice. True, I have done more. That I accomplished by devouring an entire bottle of Frangelico. That being said, that's not that hard. So while the reader is downloading in the background, I suppose what I can do is laminate some sheets of foam together in preparation of making that blade. ago. It won't come out. What's that? You have a 10-year-old copy of Adobe Elements, and you've seen what I can pull off with that. Well, did I just jump up the screen there to the wrong place? Couldn't remember the scale you printed it out at. Yep. Been there, done that. Oh. So we got a couple of sheets of foam. We know that the blade, the sword, is 129.5 centimeters, 130 centimeters. Wrote that shit down. I have written on the top of my table the scale to print my helmets at. Just to be on the safe side. Okay, so yeah, I fucking thought so. These are 61 centimeters or 24 inches, but that's from the edge of the pattern to the edge of the pattern, which means when I trim off pattern to give me a nice clean edge to glue two sheets together to give me the required length, I still don't have enough. So I'm going to have to add a third piece on the end. Yes, I could cut the corner off and glue them together diagonally, but that would mean using 4 sheets to make the sword instead of using 2 sheets. La 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 la. Make sure there's nothing under the wheels of the It's 32 degrees Celsius in your apartment. Well, with my reverse cycle air conditioning on, it's 23 degrees Celsius in mine. Because it's a damn sight colder than that outside. And you're back, bitches! It's a lovely 78 degrees with a cool breeze on my patio. I love my patio while I sit in my desert and look at my rocks with my what the hell was it? Diddy, I believe the term you are looking for is we sure like it not fucking freezing. There we go, exoscaping. Yes, this escape. How to grow rocks with no water. That one, that gardening. Yes. I don't know, I don't deal in pretend numbers. 90. That's a pretend temperature. I'm with dark, fuck the heat. I don't get enough heat when I go to hell. Oh wait, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. Okay, so it'll appear that we're on a win. Ho, 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 ho. I was just testing. Right, so now look at that, see them corrugated lines saying, we're gonna print this fucking proper for you, laddie. Why is it in inches? I don't care. I don't even care that it. What if we go landscape? What's going to happen? Throw some cut marks in that. 8 bits of paper it's going to use now because I put cut marks in it. 7 if I don't put cut marks. What the fuck? Spit that shit out to the printer. Let's do some things. Show me horny toads. Yeah, fuck no. Okay? No. Fucking horny toads. You girl. You'll be sick. Now this is the result I wanted. Look at this. Isn't this fucking beautiful? We actually have a blade. Right. Let's get down to business to defeat your mum. My kids go out and catch the horny toads and bring them home to show me. I like the critters. You have to like them. They're your fucking kids. Beardy, I do like this artwork, mate. It looks very almost Damascus-y. Almost. None of the neighbours' kids at the moment are little arseholes. How many fucking neighbours can you have when you're living in a desert? Old pitted iron. Yeah, I love stuff that's got some character, some balls. I had a friend when I lived up in Carnarvon that had his own backyard smelter type thing and used to make Damascus steel, and he'd use like fucking chainsaw blades and all sorts of freaking stuff to make the different layers, and my god, he got some beautiful changing textures in it. Guess Fairy's on his day. What's the sword from? From the Wizard of Oz. Where you bloody been? This is the Witch King of Agrimar's sword from Lord of the Rings. Furry needs to get laid. He's in more dire need of a blowjob than any white man in history. Please tell me that did not go over your head. It's the most truthful thing said today. You need to get laid. Okay, well, unfortunately, you're in the goddamn desert. We all do. Well, for those of our viewers who are under the legal age of pretty much everything, getting laid means having a nice sleep. You were playing games and you're not a fan of Lotor. How the fuck do I ban that cunt? How do I kick him off my fucking... Alright. Oh god, just what you need going, eh? Crims and Dark Energy pimping for you. Can you imagine the combination that those two are going to come up with? He's in San Antonio at a hotel that sells ravioli at happy hour. That sounds very, very high end. It does. Oh, piss off, Crims. You're just saying that to get attention now. Everybody's a bloody fan of Lord of the Rings. Once again, Biddy, thank you very much for your very beautiful reference image. Yeah, we're so going to have to put a an armature inside that crossguard. Just so happens, I'm okay with that. You're truly not a fan of You used to be my favourite. I liked you. I did. Look, you're on the top of my list over here. Twice. When you stop noticing the costuming in the movie, it's a good movie. Yeah. Anything that pulls you out of the story is a distraction. Every single thing that you see on the screen when you're watching a movie should carry you through the movie. Artistic Apes Studio. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello, Governor. Please tell me you're not a friend of Going Apes and you don't live in the fucking desert as well. Oh, if you're new to the stream, I narrate in conversational Australian English and will occasionally say naughty grown-up words. Double apies. Oh my god! We're going ape. You're in Detroit. Artistic, be really, really careful. Going Ape has just said, we could be friends. I think we should. If you were able to scroll up, which you're not because you joined chat late, you would also see that she just said, not 3 minutes ago, that she needs to get laid. Be really, really careful. She also likes long walks in the beach and hotels that serve ravioli at happy hour. Fuck, man. The hotels I go to at happy hour, they serve alcohol. Yeah, see, look at the shocked face on Artistic Apes. See? This is what you've stumbled into. There's actually overlay. Helter Skelter Cosplay, how you doing, sir? Grown-up words like poppycock, yeah. Aussie, what's 32 degree, 3200 C? What? Yeah, an Aussie Prime motherboard, 16 gigabytes, 2 of RAM. Why didn't you just say like 32 gigs of RAM, dude? Be, you know, speak normal. An SSD to boot up on a 4th hard drive. Yeah, what size? An i7-7700 CPU. It's the pointy bit. Stab them with the pointy bit. Alright. That looks much better. much better and far more impressive in size. Okay. That's what she said. Nothing but the best mature content here in my stream, where everybody is an adult and mature and not juvenile in the Who the hell am I? Who is this for? This is for one of those people who rocks up at my house on the weekends and does their builds. I just attempted to do the cutout of the blade that she made and start tapering the blade for her so tomorrow she can work on the easy details. And not only had she used artwork that wasn't flat onto the profile, so her artwork was all kinked out. I seen you lurking there ages ago, Wiz, but I thought, no, I will not disturb his calm. And now Wiz has said, howdy, Wiz. So this is for one of those people who will be gate crashing my house on Sunday for the madness that is the last build day before Supernova. And I need to resurrect this for her by then. So with a little bit of luck, it should be flailing around the floor. Is it possible to change the background color of the chat? I would like to do this. 3,200 megahertz at RAM at 16 gigabytes. The hard drives are 4 terabytes, which makes 12 terabytes all up. It's better than the potato, which is 7 years old. What's wrong with a 7-year-old potato? Okay. Robert Longwood likes my post on Instagram. Thank you very much, Robert Longwood. Sounds like you should be in tights and dressed in green, running around a forest somewhere. Haha. Is it just me? Or does anybody else see, unfortunately, cosplay photos for the most part of people cosplaying bow-wielding characters? What's her face from freaking Hunger Games? What's his face from the TV show with the whole going on? But when they get the bowstring, they hold the bowstring with like 4 fingers. Or they go Indian style and they hold it like that. It's 2 fingers with the string just there, so all you gotta do is let it slip past your fingertips. It's like, come on guys. It's like the trigger safety of bow usage. Okay. The potato is showing its age badly. Again, I whoops, shit. I reiterate, what's wrong with potatoes? We're trying not to break our loosely strung props. Why? By holding on with 4 fingers instead of 2. So much foam dust up there. Okay, let's chop this out. some bullshit pop up on the fucking screen. Go the hell away. You? Go away. Thank you. Alright. Sure, shut up. Let me have my excuses. Lol, I know that feel, T. It doesn't actually matter at all. Exactly. But somewhere inside me, it hurts when people... It just... Yeah. Going ape just drank an ant. Dead 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 ant. Trigger safety in movies. Cars not working correctly, etc., etc. You know, yes. 57 rounds before a reload. All those normal things. Yo! Mr. Ted, how the devil are you, my friend? Thank you very much for joining us again tonight. You made a bow. It was so loosely strung that it didn't pull at all. That's the only way you could get it into the con. Yeah. Sure, and I'm all for con safety. I am. Like I said, it wasn't so much the con safety aspect. It was just the look of holding the string on a bow with 4 fingers. For some reason, it leaps out at me. Like that conversation we were having about costumes in the movie. That shouldn't distract you from the storyline. It should carry you through the storyline. Ozzy says, shit, that reminds me, I need to finish my patterns for the 48-hour cosplay build. Yeah, that'd probably help. What, are you going to stream for 48 hours straight? Are you a madman? Don't answer that. We all know the answer to that question. Yes, you are a madman. So Ted, what can we look forward to in your stream later on today, mate? I know that you've got perhaps Madam Hydra all done. You shouldn't have been in your coffee. Come on, come on. How much coffee could one ant possibly drink? Okay, I've done driving and listening, and you're actually going to start reading chat now. Well, that's nice, because you're only going to get my commentary if you're just listening, and you know, I kind of skip all over Crim's comments because it's Crim's and I know how well you two get on. It does look like a really pretty sword. It's just nice, clean, smooth lines. Every once in a while I appreciate that. Not all the time though. No, it's not the sword that I'll be wielding. Get rid of all this excessive crap. You just got back from picking up the girls from a party. It was a party, was it? Oh, that's very, very nice. Taking them girls and picking them up from the party. You're used to Crim's North Texas wine, and well, it's from North Texas. Enough said, really, isn't it? Mind you, those people from South Texas, it's kind of hinky. Obliviousness. Northern Nevada obliviousness. What do you use, if anything, in the center of the sword to keep it from being floppy-ish? Floppy-ish. 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 I like that word. Floppy-ish. We are the most polite people in the country, not counting Austin. So it's kind of like Canadians, North Texans. Is that what you're trying to get me to believe? Sorry. Artistic Ape. The plan is to use, to fix my floppy issues, a shot of Viagra. No, no. Close. A stick. This is the dowel core that I removed from the blade that she made for herself, which was in need of some help. So I shall be repurposing the core from her old blade back into her new blade. So it is 12mm Tasmanian oak hardwood dowel. Yes, they make a pill to fix floppy issues, they do. Apparently, so I've been told. Southern hospitality runs true in San Antonio and below. Krim would have to agree on that one. I notice he has gone very, very quiet. Unfortunately, if you can't get Tasmanian oak, it won't work. Well, I'm sure you'll find other solutions. It's just what we get in Australian hardware stores tends to be, Australian wood. Yep. I know. Way too easy. I'm just walking away from that, okay? Do you get cold sugar by every waitress? Top up your coffee, sugar. My name's Darlene, sugar. Doris. Dolores. Huh? Sugar. Oh, God. Darling, I must admit I have a really bad habit of calling the women at weddings love. Okay, love, don't stress. You're just going to jump up there in front of the microphone and talk to 20 or 30 of your family, friends and relatives, and the easiest way to get through that is just make eye contact with somebody who you relate to. So here we go, love. Here's your mic. Yeah. Apparently, that's kind of condescending. I just found it a really easy way not to remember every freaking person's name at every wedding that I do. Isn't love a cultural term? Well, depends on whether you buy me a drink first or not. This is the last Tim Tam. So, here's half for you guys. Alright? Didn't have to bite my fucking fingers. Yeah. Sometimes. Well, guess what? You have American Tim Tams. Then you don't have Tim Tams. Fucking American Tim Tams. Piss off. It's like me saying I got an Australian Colton Western. Piss off. Housework! Oh God! Okay, let's get the handle out. Oh, BBL. Be back later. You brought them in Walmart. They're made by Arnott. Arnott's. Arnott's, there's an S. It's made by Arnott. You've got cheap fucking American knockoffs. Arnott's. Tim Tams. Empty Tim Tams are empty. Right. What do you mean you think? I thought that was a done deal. Eh? I thought, Dark, I thought that was, they were chatting about that last night. What to do? Drink more piss. Although it does look like you have a fair amount of freedom even when light is there, so yeah. They got them in the world food section. Ooh, exotic! Frangelico Party! Ain't no party like a Frangelico party. Australia is on the very bottom shelf. Well, that's because we're in the southern hemisphere. You can't insult me with that one. And there's only one flavour. What, originals? Because there's like hundreds of flavours of Tim Tams, right? The originals are a chocolate-coated wafer biscuit with some... I'm not sure whether it's a caramel in the middle. For instance, the High Elf, she's kind of fond of the Black Forest Tim Tams. They got a really nice, jammy centre. Double chocks are kind of the second most normal ones. But they do a whole pile. At the moment they're pushing the salty caramel flavoured ones. You know that Tim Tam was an idea from Kentucky? I refuse to acknowledge that. Even more so if it's true, okay? I refuse to acknowledge it. Don't people like dunk those things or rub stuff on them? Please tell me we're still talking about the Tim Tams, because that's just way too easy. Yes, Tim Tam Slams is where you take the Tim Tam, which is a rectangular biscuit, and you bite the diagonal corners off of it, stick one in your cup of coffee, and soak the coffee up through the biscuit, which of course starts dissolving the biscuit inside the chocolate, and then swallow the whole thing whole before it collapses into your coffee. It's called a Tim Tam Slam. Tim Arnott went to the Kentucky Derby and got the idea from Winning Horse and Local Cookie. As I said, I refuse to acknowledge it, even if it's correct. No, you're not taking my Tim Tam and making it an American thing. Okay? If it was an American thing, why the hell is it in the foreign food section? The world foods at sea? No. No, no, no. If there was any grey area there, no. $220. Because you guys stole it and made it there. Can you say Mel Gibson and Nicole Kidman? The real answer is because you can't have nice things. Tim Tams is not Foster's. Oh, you're just throwing out trigger words, aren't you, Sancho? Okay, so we've got the swords profile redone. Let's get us. See, look, no, I don't care if it's true. I reject your reality, and no, I reject your reality and replace it with my own. Okay. Oh, he's not disputing that they're ours. What he's disputing is that we made it up. That it's, y'all just copied some American from Kentucky Derby. Next you're going to say that cucumber sandwiches are from down south or something. Oh, poo! Poo again, I say! Alterations. Like I said, it will fit diagonally, but the problem with that is then I've got to make another whole set. They came here, saw the race, made an international treat. I just thought it was a sort of an Australian connection with America. Well, considering you didn't capitalise Australia or America, that's just, yeah. I ruined it, me? Sweet innocent little me from down here in the colonies. See, look, you're scared dark away. He's gone again. He only just got home and he's gone. He doesn't like conflict. He's from Texas. You know how shy and introverted those guys from Texas are? Hell, they don't even conceal wear. What am I thinking? Thinking I need to cut out 2 profiles of this entire sword, excepting the pommel, because the pommel's already over there made. I'm not getting rid of you that easy. That's why I'm here. Yep. For winning horse Tim Tam. Oh, okay, so he took the name from the horse's name. They're fucking loony over horses there. You think? Righto. Let's toss that over there. And now the time is near, and so I face blue sword. Yep. Well, blue foam for the sword. I know the sword looked short. Well, aren't you just a precious little fucking ray of sunshine? It was cold, all right? It happens. Beauty the buzzkill. No. No. Beauty is the most valuable asset. Well, that's not... Actually, that will work. Good. I was hoping that the excess material would give me enough to finish the top end of the handle. Is this 10mm? Yeah, I think it might actually be 10mm artistic. Actually, it's more like 12. But yeah. So it's a good solid one because I'm going to laminate 2 pieces together around the dowel, and then I'm going to taper off the edge of the sword to give me my profile. So I need a bit of meat, remembering that this is not a movie replica, this is a cosplay interpretation of the sword. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my get out of jail free term for pretty much everything. No, not Monday, buddy. Oh no, don't put that amount of pressure on yourself. It's for my my swinging pig gig on Wednesday, mate. If you're still up for that, yes, I would really appreciate throwing your cyber. Ooh, that was a short date. Very streaming. Ooh. The millionth fucking time. Doc. So yes, Thursday very much please. Maybe it was the first date. Sure wasn't third base, was it? Maybe he's showing her his stream. Would you like to come up and see my etchings? Am I taking Rory? Absolutely. The idea would be to have your Cyberman on Rory up on the stage where he's safe and out of harm's way, man. NBN delayed again. Yeah, fucking surprise, eh? Show starts at 7:30. I normally get there around 6 and have a meal before I start the gig, man. You guys coming to sit in on the gig? With so many Whovians in your family? Like free entry and stuff. Have a meal and a couple of tips while you're working on the quiz. Oh, well, I can't. I have a meal before, and apparently drinking on the job's frowned on. Who'd have thunk it? That's frowned upon. Why do we have a beer fridge here? Well, I must admit, I frown on it. I run my own business. I've got 9 DJs who work for me, and I'm sorry, but if you've got to get on the terps before you do a gig, then you can't work for me. If you've got to drink while you're DJing, because that's what gives you more connection with the crowd, nope. Ain't no other line of work on the face of the planet that it says, yeah, sure, please, get intoxicated to do your job. See what I can do. Heather still has to work on the costume that she is working on. Oh, that reminds me. You weren't here. This is a belated birthday present I was given. Unless you make beer for a living. Yeah, you still don't get pissed when you're making beer for a living, mate. We had a quick flick through this last night, Helter, on the stream. And there was a particular image that leapt from the pages of the Winter Workshop book. Oh my god, there's some beautiful stuff in this. Did I skip past it? Helter. Okay. So we're going to glue the other two together. I'm also going to lock the pattern off at the end of one set of these. So let's do that. What is that spear from? Well, I believe it's the spear that Helter has been working on for the last couple of weeks, actually, for his daughter's cosplay, the other half of Helter Skelter cosplay. I think it is the White Witch's spear from Lion Witch Wardrobe. Sophia the First. How you doing? How me? I am good. Despite the fact that I busted. You're lonely? Oh, well, that's no bloody good. And sad. That kind of sounds like my life summed up in 4 words. Where'd my glue go, guys? Did you see where I put? Oh, down there on the floor. That's where I put my glue pot. I'm sorry to hear that. You took the glue. Bloody Fen. Freaking troublemaker. You sold the glue for Tim Tams. Well, I hope you got better than just originals. You have no one to play or do things with and nothing to do. Concept work for your next cosplay? Hang out here with us in stream? Chat? Chill? Listen to some of Dark's awesome tunes playing in the background of the stream? Oh, really? Sorry, it just had a pop-up. Your friend Helter Skelter Cosplay has just started watching. Helter was not there to see the images from the Weta book that I just put up there, I would assume. You're still deciding on your cosplay? Well, I gotta say, that is a good thing, considering our last conversation where you were not sure that you were going to. I like that you've progressed to a point where, at least now, it is something that you are considering and you are looking at ideas on what you might be using as your cosplay. I think that's a bit of a step forward, which is good. Interwebs dropped out just as I brought the pick up. Did you get to see it? Shall I show you again? I'm fairly certain that's the, you're all alone this whole evening and you want to play games with someone. Clockwise from right, the White Witch's Vial, Wand and Dagger. The White Witch's Vial, Wand, Dagger and Goblet. The Witch's Wand. The White Witch's Turkish Delight Box. Centaur armor and General Ottoman's armor, a fawn, sword and scabbard. So yes, that's... You gotta go and eat dinner? No worries. Do they give dimensions? No mate, just this beautiful picture. But yes, I'm in love with the images in that book. Okay. Now, when I'm joining two bits of foam together, I'm more interested about the seam on the facing surface. Ours isn't as long as the movie prop and yours is corn friendly. Well, yeah, they're concerns that we have to have as cosplayers and prop makers. I mentioned on this one earlier on that I'm not making a movie accurate copy of the sword. We're making a con-usable, recognizable interpretation of it. See, that's a really nice seam on there. A facsimile. Does anybody actually use a facsimile anymore? Even the school stopped sending me facsimiles. For a second there, I thought the Dark Energy did a song from the game I'm working on, and then I realized I had my game sound up. Silly person. Yaya Han just shared a post on Instagram. She's very prolific on Instagram, is that young lady. And I must admit, I used to throw Yaya and Jessica Nagiri into that whole pile of, oh, look, they're just booby cosplayers. And yeah, to some extent they are just booby cosplayers. But I had the opportunity to watch one of Jessica Nagiri's streams where she's actually building the costume. And yeah, she's a goofy, ditzy, blonde kind of character that she plays on a bit. And yes, she's quite busty, and that's not a bad thing. But the girl can craft as well. She can actually make stuff. So my whole I did get carried away with the whole fucking bandwagon thing. She's just trading on her boobs. And then I took the time of actually going and watch her make something. And yeah, she can make shit. So I don't quite bang on about it. And yeah, Yaya's personality can take a bit of getting used to. Luckily, I'm not luckily. I don't have a lot of interaction with Yaya at all, or any, except for what I'm seeing on YouTube and that. But again, I had the opportunity to watch her in a build video. Jessica being silly and trollish, or yeah, because I don't find Yaya like that. I find Yaya's personality is totally different. But yes, Jessica's personality is giggly and silly and trollish and stuff. Yeah. But there's no arguing with her. I was going to say craftsmanship. Yeah, her craftsmanship, her ability to make stuff. It's pretty damn good. Oh wait, you want a deep intellectual connection with a person? Really not sure girls making costumes from movie and comic characters is the right place to find that. I'm not sure talking to old 50-year-old guys who make costumes from computer games. Yaya's just normal. Cool. Like I said, I haven't had the ability to see any of Yaya's stuff on that kind of level. But yeah, it blew me away that Jessica can make stuff. The other one I like watching a lot is Zon Zombie. It just fucking blows me away that she's a really cool person, she's making great stuff, and she's a cop. I love that. I mean, of course, there's the guys who I just freaking can't watch enough of. Goes without saying that I'm a huge Ted fanboy. Bill and Britt over at Punish Props. And now that Steve, that SKS, has a Twitch channel, oh my fucking god. I love that he's finally doing live streaming. She's playing a character on being ditzy. Yeah. Or maybe she just really is a ditzy, fun-loving person, and that's a really strong personality type that I find hard. We should start a petition to get Ted over for Oz Comic Con or Supernova. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. He can camp here. I got a spare room. That'll cut down on the expense. I don't think he's hanging with us at the moment. Start a petition to get me to Dragon Con. Well, let's see what happens in 1, 2, 3 months' time. 3.5 months' time. Don't know, seems over the top, and I think when not on camera and she's in serious mode to get those costumes done. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right, Biddy. She does need to have more... I don't want to say an aggressive nature. But yeah, there's got to be a serious core in there somewhere to sit down and punch out that work at that level. So yeah, the more I think on that, the more the on-camera persona is probably an on-camera persona more than her core type. Although, she has to have something there to base that on. But anyway, that gets away from the fact the chick can build shit good. And I like that. I underestimate her a lot, and if she ever gets to see my streams, I apologize for underestimating your skill. Hey, don't laugh. It's possible. It's possible that Jessica Nagiri will see my streams. Evil fucking Ted Smith watches my streams. It's possible. Siron, good morning, evening. It's definitely freaking morning, dude. It's 1:15 in the AM on a beautiful Saturday morning here in Western Australia. The ambient temperature is 23 degrees Celsius. That's because we have the air conditioning on. Traffic going over the Golden Gate Bridge is anybody else's fucking problem except for mine. So how are you, Siron? What are you working on at the moment, man? Man being a totally not... Well, that's the thing. Ted is down to earth and relatable. Indeed. Mind you, I've yet to see Senpai do a drunken stream on Frangelico. Jessica is sort of gamering the wrong type of people in the hobby. Is garnering the wrong type of people to the hobby. She does draw in a totally demographic, a different demographic than you, me, Dark, Helter would bring to the demographic. Exactly. There's a lot of people who watch not for her craftsmanship. But that being said, is that entirely a bad thing, bringing more people in? Sure, there's a whole slice of people that may not. Outside, it's 8 degrees Celsius. Thank you for reminding me of that, Dark. Helter, I should say. No, I think I get what you mean, bruh. Doing good. Working on a drawing of high school. Cool. Okay, sweet. Instagram time, boys and girls. Let's take a look at this. Whoop. Okay, checking out the Instagram. Nice. It's very red. I like how you date and time stamped it. That's a freaking jagged and yeah, man, I like it. Hey, why am I not following you on Instagram? Let's fucking fix that. Okay, following, woohoo, and liking. Me likey a lot. It's good reference point date and time stamping. You can look back and go, oh, okay, well that was the first rendition. Or, hey, I did that thing a couple of years ago. Flick, 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 flick. There you go, 2 years back. Sophia, you are back. What did you end up having for dinner, Sophia? Regale us with your culinary experiences this evening. What was the foods? I wear my sunglasses at night. Spaghetti. Spaghetti is a staple around here. My granddaughter calls it biscotti. Can we have biscotti? And the answer is always yes. Yes, you may have biscotti for dinner. Because I likes me my pasta. I am hearing that, aren't I? You guys can hear Dark's music in the background, yeah? I'm getting a real serious sunglasses at night riff out of this. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Let's whack that on there. That's what you thought it was. Where's the title of what we're actually listening to at the moment? I'm not seeing what it's... Oh, yes. The covers. Sunglasses at night. Exactly. Okay, so yes. So this is from his covers version. So absolutely. We were correct in our assumptions. Oh, it's written down the bottom of the fucking screen. I'm scrolling down to find out what track's being played. And it's there right under my nose. It was going to be like this at first, but you have to make layers, so layers. You know what else has layers? Ogres. Ogres have layers. Yep. So that's your starting point. We were just saying, Dark, Jam, this sounds like Sunglasses at Night. I'm getting a real riff. And then I had a look at the music list, and yes, it's from your covers. Oh, you did the same image twice, bruh. You're still wondering what the hell you should do. Hang out. Chill. You've been up for 21 hours and you're going to bed. No worries, mate. I have the influx of family tomorrow from 10 till 2. But that's a future me problem. I got my nieces and nephew. That's correct, isn't it? Your sister's kids are your nieces and nephews. Your uncles and aunties' kids are your cousins. Yes. So yes, my nieces, all 5 of them, and my nephew rocking up tomorrow. So yeah, Sophia, there's nothing that says you actually have to do anything. You can chill for a while. Just hang with us in chat and just, like I said, get in there full of Dark's music and pop in and out of chat as you feel fit and just, yeah, chill. Don't be throwing pressure on yourself. It'll ruin your vibe. Levy like. Me likey the Levy like. Hiya! Just remind you about the quiz night. Well, people come and they eat and drink while I stand up on the stage and wander around the floor like a doofus asking questions. Wednesday night, Swinging Pig, 7:30 eyes down. So I normally rock up around about 6. I might rock up a little earlier to throw props around the room this time. But yeah, and it's in the Leisure Inn bar, mate. Not the front bar, not the sports bar, not the Indigo. Just in the restaurant bar area, mate. Runs for about 2.5 hours tops. Free to play. Eat, drink, and be merry. Shit, drop rates. What the fuck's going on with drop rates? Fuck off. Good news, you're going to represent the Netherlands in the European Cosplay Gathering. It's like the European Championship. Fuck yeah! That is good news. Is that like a stepping stone to the competition at Chicago for C2E2? It's with the big dress that you showed. Awesome. All that work paid off. Beautiful. No, you never heard of our no worries. It's the big competition in the States and a lot of the country. Like I'm the state representative with a chance to go over there representing Australia, and the other countries have their own qualifying rounds. And I thought that might be one of them. We might get to see each other. But no, you broke my heart. Stashed that little bit of glimmer from my life. You did. Place ad here. I'm getting dropped frame rates and shit, aren't I? Okay, let's close down some crap in the background, let the processing do the processing. Turn off the email so it doesn't keep tapping the server. Do you want to share your big old dress for those of us that haven't seen it in chat? Nice straight edge that end there. Levi, there we go. Instagram picture for Levi's winning dress. Let's check that. Boink. There it goes. Look at that. That's right, with the teapots around the bottom. Do recall making comments about the teapots. That's a freaking awesome amount of work in there. I'm really, really glad that you got that. That looks really good. Have fun in Paris. So many talented people follow this stream. I'm in awe that you guys do the stuff that you do. Honest to freaking God. So when you win these contests and you get sent to another competition, are you supposed to compete with the costume you won the previous one with? I can't speak for everyone. For my case, Ben, I must wear my Nordic to the Sydney round to compete against the other state winners in the same costume that I won my state title in. Yes. Whoever wins the state title and gets to represent Australia in America may use a different costume, may build a different costume, as long as it's not a costume that's won in a different convention or previously. So yeah, we tend to make new costumes. He says like a pro, as if he's done this a million times. Yeah, but that's in my handout, my frequently asked questions. I must use the same costume at the national titles that I just won the state title in to make it fair on the other state winners. And then whoever wins may make a new costume to represent Australia in the international title. Yeah. But I don't know what Levy likes is at. A random doodle out of nowhere. At some stage, we may need to talk about international language equivalents. Because a doodle is like what we call wheelies. So having a random willy out of nowhere might be a little. It's the world serpent. Definitely. Pineapple. How are you, Anna? No, I'm getting dropped frame rate, guys, again with this fucking bullshit. So Levi, Fem was asking about whether we have to use the same costumes when we win at one that make us enter the next one. So how are you tonight anyway, Anna? Miss Pineapple? Have you been working on anything recently that you'd like to share? Because like we've been seeing some really cool stuff coming up in chat today. Okay, hang on a sec. I just hit the 3 hour mark, but I'm not finished, but I need to finish up the stream. So hang on one sec. Well, there you go, guys. 3 hours in, and I've destroyed one sword and glued all the foam together, ready to trace the patterns of the sword down to make the second sword. That's going to be the subject of the next stream. It is this sword here. The Witch King of Agrimar's sword from the Lord of the Rings, and like I said, I've got everything traced out there. So next stream will be me tracing the patterns onto the foam, transferring those patterns through all both layers on front and back so we can see them, and rounding out a groove to put the dowel core in to give it some stability. So don't go too far away. I'm Tyrannus Cosplay, and it's called Cosplay. See, there under my finger, because this stuff is meant to be fun.